Everybody, welcome to the Frontier Preppers channel. My name is Billy and today we're going to be talking about what we need to be focusing on with the little time that we have left. Before we do that, if you don't mind, check our content, see if you like it. If you do, consider subscribing, sharing our videos, liking our videos, and most importantly, hit that notification bell and we'll let you know when we post new content. Without further ado, let's talk about it. With the little time that we have left, we really need to be hyper-focused on the things that we need the most, such as food, water, shelter, and protection. Now, imagine now that this shit will hit the fan tomorrow. What will you get first? What is that you don't have right now? If you have 50 pounds of rice, and you're like, oh my God, Billy, I have 50 pounds of rice, but I have zero water. That is your answer. Water should be your priority. And you may say, well, Billy, but I also don't have protection. Well, you can't do both at the same time. Take care of one and jump to the next one. Water, I think, is the cheapest ways for you to accomplish right now. You can get a whole bunch of 7-gallon containers. We have, that's what we have as a backup in case if something does happen for drinking water. We have about a month supply of drinking water. Store away in 7-gallon jugs. We do. That's not a problem. That's going to cost you a lot less than stocking up in ammunition. Ammunition has come up, really up. So that's why I keep saying, make sure you don't get into new calibers. Just stick with what you have. And if you don't have any, my best advice to you, go with the caliber that is cheaper and more abundant. Hopefully that helps. For most everybody, it's going to be the 22. I mean, I'm giving it to you straight. Now you are in that little short span. You running not a marathon, but you running a sprint. So I need to get you where you need to be as fast as possible. And unfortunately, that's going to cost you. It's going to cost you because procrastination does have a price. And all of that time that you were having fun and ignoring everything that we tell you to do, well, here we are. So, food, water, protection, shelter. Where are you living? Do you rent? Do you own? The location that you have. Are you planning to bug in? Are you planning to bug out? Shit will get real, whether we like it or not. It will get real. So here is my biggest concern. If you live in a city, cities, I talked about this before, got pros and cons. If law is going to be restored, the cities are going to be the first place to restore law. If law is going to go off the window, the city is going to be the first one who goes into riots and whatnot. Cities are very dependable on municipal water, electricity, and whatnot. It's not like the country folks who more self-reliant. So, pros and cons. What are your plans? Are you planning to stay in? If you do, you have to keep in mind. Well, I only have so much because I live in an apartment. If I live in this first floor, for example, I'm just giving you an example. Folks may start throwing crap my window, and they might broke into my window. It is a very real thing that if people do horrible things. Whether you're a woman or a man, look out for your virtue. It can go off the window as well. I'm giving it to you straight as I can. I don't want to scare anybody, but these are things that do happen. Now, these are things that other people don't talk about it because, well, Billy, come on, it's kind of gruesome and whatnot. But we're talking about here, the shit will hit the fan. If you cannot deal with some shit, then you shit out of luck. So, have protection. That's all I'm going to say about that. Have protection. That is a great equalizer. If you stay, be mindful that you're going to have to secure your location. You will have to secure your location. You don't want to be outside dealing with crazy people. If you're going to bug out, make sure that you have a location. Just don't grab a backpack and hit for the hills, because a lot of people are going to do the same thing. Be mindful. Do not hit the highways. That's the same thing that everybody's going to do. Go the back roads. Mrs. D here tells me all the time, why are you always driving the back roads and, like going to alleys and all of that? I would say, sweetie, because you have to learn every little cranny of where you live. Because the highways are the first thing that is going to be shut down. People are going to just go through the highways. I don't need to do none of that. The back ways. The long way is going to be the quickest way to get you to the point of that you need to be. You see what I'm saying? I need you to understand that. Right now that you have the time, go. Get lost. Getting lost will teach you how to navigate where you are. It doesn't matter if you live there for 20 years. I'm pretty sure you're going to find a new alley. You're like, oh, nice. I did not know you were there. I did not know there was a fire hydrant here. Good to know. Let me write it down. Local knowledge is extremely important. Now, you decided to bug out. Now what? You are a glorified refugee. Nothing more, nothing less. Do you have everything that you need to survive for an extended amount of time? Your backpack, your bug out bag is only going to get you to so many days. You can't carry everything. You can. Your vehicle will run out of gas. Your bicycle will get a flat tire. Your feet are going to get blisters. You need to have a plan. You're going to move from point A to point B. Do not, and I repeat again, do not leave your place without a plan. And a plan that you have practiced and executed successfully. Otherwise, you're going to be screwed. You are going to be screwed. Here is the thing. Water weighs a lot. 8 pounds per gallon, that is a lot. You will not be able to carry all the water that you need. You will not. Do you know how to boil water and get all those contaminants out? You don't? Practice right now. Practice. Whatever little window of time you have, go and practice. You don't like Spam? You better start eating it right now and get used to it. You better. If you don't like coffee, I strongly recommend you to start liking coffee. You're going to have to need that caffeine to pump you back up. Your stress level is going to go from here to here. How proficient are you with the firearm? Are you any good? I don't care what firearm you have. I really don't care. Are you proficient? Can you flip a dime at 50 yards? Yes or no? No? Go to the shooting range. Go to the shooting range and start practicing. A 22 can do a lot of damage, but only with a good shot placement. Only. Here is the thing. With everything that is going on in the world, the rhetoric is changing. The push for more fighting is incrementing. The take it down idea is there. What do you think is going to happen as the days, weeks, months go by? You think it's going to get better? You think it's going to de-escalate? Have you ever seen that? I sure as heck not. Everything that I see, when the fighting starts, when argument starts, it gets worse and worse and worse, because guess what? These people in power are nothing more than children having a temper tantrum. And the worst thing is, you cannot take out your belt and go there and fix them. You can't. Because they are protected by the same things that they want to take away from you and I. So guess what? This is what we have to do. We have to worry about ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. And we can only do that by being prepared. Water, food, protection, shelter. Those things you need to get it as soon as possible. If you are sitting down, procrastinating, eating popcorn, and I don't want to say anything bad, but get your ass up and go do something. With that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like I was, rock on, prep on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.